Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Warcraft. Welcome to the Being Esports World Championship Asia Qualifier Day 2. Yesterday, we had LuChaeL advancing and coming to Dortmund. He went through Fish and he went through Soin, and that is the first qualified player for Rara Land, everybody. Today, Day 2, we got two heavy hitters and two brothers. It is between Sock and Lucy, that is one of the Wook Bros. And we got Moon and Thunder. The favorites here are Sock and Moon. But who's gonna take it all? All of us expect them to be in the decider match, which will be best of 5. But let's see if they can do it. Map picks and bans have already been done at Shallowgrave, Hammerfall, Tide Hunters. And we take a look at the bracket. No, we don't. I thought we do. Players are ready though. So we start this first and foremost. Game starts, number 1 here. The bracket will be shown in a second. It's borked, guys. It's broken. Can't believe it. Anyway. But we got some good news for the channel, in case you were on the socials here today. I talked about this in the past 5 months maybe. Twitch is introducing Partner Plus, and since we've been a partner for 9 years already, I really wanted to get Partner Plus. You have to be above a certain threshold, and then this share that we get for subs is not 50-50 anymore between us and Amazon, but 70-30. So it's basically a raise. And thanks to your support, we got it. A little raise for Neo, Remo, Carson, Out of Warcraft, and everyone involved. So party time! Yoo-hoo! Awesome. Really cool to see. Thank you. And the first one who gives us a 70-30 sub share is Mani2 Berlin. 1 year of subbing. Love to see it. Thank you, guys. Without you, this couldn't be possible. Of course, being a Warcraft streamer involved in the Warcraft scene is never financially stable, but this helps. So, I promised you a bracket, and here is the bracket. LuChaeL with a 3-0 over Soin. Today, Sock and Lucy, Moon and Thunder. Fish has been eliminated yesterday, but Focus still in the mix for the second weekend, where we got the lower bracket. Our tale of the tape, the road to Dortmund is on. And Sock is the clear favorite. He defeated Happy in War 3 Champions, and whilst Lucy got a lot better in the past couple of weeks and months, is he on a level of Sock? Is anyone on the level of Sock in this matchup? I think that is the real question. The recent results should be clearly in favor of Sock, and they are 3-0 in WSB, 2-0 in WSB. There is one favorite, and that is Sock. Can he go all the way and come to Germany once again? Or will we have a huge upset? Archmage on the side of Sock, no Mountain King, little sad, but here on Shallowgrave, I think that is understandable. Can expand rather quickly, can go for a counter push rather quickly. And expanding is exactly what we do in this matchup, and I think that goes for both. Lucy, no cheese strats whatsoever. This is just Lich, this is an expansion. Carrion, thank you very much for the Prime. And Lich is expanding as well. Sock scouts this. But that should be expected, as it always has to be expected on Shallowgrave. I love this map in this matchup. It creates so many sick games, especially the ones between Leon and X-Lord come to mind. Also X-Lord and Todd. It's really good. So Lich on the way for the counter pressure, and I like that play by Lucy, because usually this is the time that the human wants to use to go for the Haunted, but there isn't even a Haunted yet. The Ghoul's a little far away, but alright. There's no Town Hall either, so that's kind of 50-50. Nova on a Footman and a Militia. There is still Militia, that helps. Arcane Tower coming up. Yo, Happy, thank you very much for the gifted sub, mate. Glad you enjoy this still, and thank you for your work throughout the weekend yesterday. Much appreciated. Saving my ass again and again and again. Peasants are falling. Ghouls are falling. Both first heroes getting closest to level 3. And of course, as a human, you always have to respect the Nova, but it's only level 1. And with that, it is resistible. And look at the Footman count of Sock. That's still a lot of Footmen. That's getting rather easy to defend the ghouls now. Expo delayed, and therefore Lucy is the first to go for second base, but Sock can continue creeping on the way to level 3, and then the power wash push with level 2 water elementals against the second base of Lucy. High economy game, low tech game thus far, but Lucy is coming in prepared. Ow. This Footman was about to scout this. But he doesn't. And with that, Sock is a little out of position. The timings by Lucy are pretty good so far. But can he do enough damage? Can he break this Expo? Archmage is level 3, got additional mana, which is of course additional water elementals. Sock's multitasking so far is good, but not overwhelming. Has to call more Militia. Question is, how much damage can he do in the meantime? There is a town portal, but since the town hall isn't finished, he can't use it just yet. Oh, this is really close. Cancelled it is. And the town hall is still not finished. Some ghouls are going down. So are Militia though. And every single worker dies. The Arcane Tower, fantastic against the skeletons. Lucy trying to go. Oh, he gets the cancel. Both players ultra aggressive. Level 3 on the Lich now. That's another Nova. And I don't think too many people expected Lucy to be this good here in game 1. Thank you, Happy, again, not only for the gift sub, but also for the 33-month Prime sub. Bloody Deadman Gold gone! Yo! Little, flat German. No, what's it called? I don't know. It's like a local dialect of where we both are from. Footy scouting again, as of course the Haunted Gold Mine will be, rebuilt. And second attempt for the town hall as well. Quite an exclamation mark by Lucy. And I'm not sure that it's guaranteed that the town hall comes up this time. Both are sharking around. Footman getting caught. Good vision by Sock at least, but that's the last water elemental for a while. Once the town hall is up, it's getting a lot harder to cancel. Lucy's missing quite some surrounds and is getting distracted in the middle. And that's a big accomplishment for Sock because that finishes the building. More footies falling. Lich 3.3. Brilliance Aura, of course, working. Oh, creeps running into the laboratory. No shop up to heal anything. It's coming up now. But this Expo is still pretty fragile with only one tower. And Lucy is buying the time for his base as well. And he's the one teching faster. So around here. Dude, there's so many units falling. Pretty insane, actually. And Sock is in way, way more trouble than anyone could have thought. But the big strength of human, it's not the early game. It's the late game. Splits are great, so no prime target for a Nova.
The player's forces are under attack.
And Lucy's getting distracted. And that's exactly what Sock wants. More time, higher tech, better units, tier 3, all that good stuff. I think we're getting there. Tech at 8 minutes 30 though. It's called Low German, not Flat German. To me, it's always gonna be Flat German.
Town is under siege.
And Sok knows that there's herd ghouls. Gets one of them. Never diving too deep. Interesting base build here by Lucy. But 2 ghouls gone. That's the power of Archmage Water Elemental. So strong. In the meantime, though, creeping was disrupted. Footy down to a bloody exchange between them. But in the late game, the strength lies with the human. Supply even, resources even, levels to the dot even. And that is quite an accomplishment for Lucy so far. It is fascinating. Like, sometimes he struggles with players on the level of Inspired. No disrespect to Inspired, but it's not World Elite. And then he arrives here on the first day of October and is having a grand early game against Sok. Arguably the best human vs. Undead player in the world. Between heaven and hell, this guy. Not only with his nicknames. Tech to tier 3 has started. DK second. And now here's level 4. That is a lot of mana regen now. Thanks to the sacrifices. Sok! A little sloppy. That has to be a TP. Last second. Shop is up. But he just used the regen scroll. Is it even in stock? He portaled to the expo as well. Weird situation now. Tech Panda, 6-month resub. 3 months till the baby is born. Did you figure out a name yet? I think Neo is a great name. Every sub feels a little better now that we got that 70-30 split. Gotta tell you. No disrespect to the 50-50 before, but you know, 70-30 feels good, guys. This is best of 3, of course, so you really want to take a victory here. Because this is Sok's map. Lucy is in a prime position, even though Sok's game is coming together. Mountain King, tier 3 tag. One of the wind and mana potion here. No town portal on Lucy's side. He might be caught by some storm bolts, but there's really not too much that one can do. Taking away the ghouls is kind of nice. We go for a... Oh, for surround. There's only a potion, no staff, no TP. This might be the Archmage dead. No way! The champ is here and kills the AM. Gigantic XP gain. Sok, that was not enough respect for the Wand of the Wind. Lucy is playing a banger of a game. Going for Dreadlord, which is really good on later levels, especially against mechanical, like tanks, like gyros. And tier 3 is still not done yet. We have a Sanctum on Sok's side. Archmage back. So fragile. Oftentimes. Yo, Norwegian Whale with the tier 3 sub, my dude. Agreed to the best of 7. What don't we do to help out the elderly among us? Little insider, because Norwegian Whale and I are working on a little thing. But Lucy is working on map win 1. Going for the peasants once again. Arcane Tower first, but this is not the craziest damage yet, as there's no destroyers for some reason. If he can decimate the towers, Lucy is in a great spot. And it's just holding on. Knights and Griffins, by the way, against all the ghouls. That does make a lot of sense, actually. This is the Mr. Winner build. Sock is playing the Mr. Winner build. Can you believe it? 2 out of 3 towers down. Mountain King at 50%. No TP, but a staff. Also a delayed Paladin, so healing is not really available, but the Mountain King gets level 3. Sock still at 50. Reinforcements coming in quickly. And the staff saves the MK, but what can save the economy? Towers down. Echo wrecked. Dreadlord on the way to level 2. But what does Lucy really have against the Griffins? It's only 1 for now. But more are coming. And with Water Elementals and Griffins, you should be able to clean this up. And then what's the follow-up for Lucy? If Sock holds here, he will probably take this game. Griffin safe to the side once again. Burning through the mana he is. Garg's coming now. Interesting. But we have Gyros against that, probably. Pelly! Good staff by Sock. Here in the late game fights, that's where he really, really shines. Few people do it better. Look at all the corpses! But this is a lot of ghouls. And as I said, if you survive this push, you have a good spot. Dreadlord in trouble. Level 2 gets a coil. Ghouls still up against the peasants. And this army by Sock is super expensive. Knights, one of the most expensive units for the humans. Griffins, the most expensive units for human. And then you need items and gyros on top, who have the highest cost to supply ratio. I'm baffled. 15 food lead. Gargs are coming. Great transition. The Griffins are falling. And LuChaeL is causing an insane upset here on map 1. This might be it. Thank you, Tommy K Live, for the Prime sub. Much love. Mountain King hits the deck. DK level 4. And the man who eliminated Happy from the Warcraft Champions Finals is against the ropes. Calls for the game. Upset done. Lucy with the win. This is not what I expected to happen when I woke up this morning. Oh no. Dude. Lucy's timing, like this matchup is a lot about the early game. Who cancels the other more, who gets faster levels, etc., who shows more presence. And Lucy found a way to cancel that human expo, pressure it, delay it over and over, and takes the win. Guys, can Lucy do it? From retirement to a win, a map win against the best human versus undead player. Sock, of course, is more than capable of turning this around. Roraland qualifiers are different. Oh yes. Oh yes. Continues to have great games. Man, Warcraft 3 going insane lately. Right? I was so happy yesterday. I couldn't sleep until I think it was 6 a.m. So I'm on 3.5 hours of sleep here today. I I had this rush. Oh man, that was really great rush. Just because yesterday went so fine and we had so many great games. And now this just continues. Ready? As I said, Shallow Grave in this matchup. One of the greatest maps. Probably ever as well. But this is just the 1-0. This is only the first step out of 2. It is halfway done, technically. 50% of the job. But yeah, Sock. Maybe that was a wake-up call. Don't underestimate Lucy. Ever. The old ESWC champion of, oh my god, 17 years ago. Still got it. This is the qualifier for Rara Land. Yes! Our offline event in Dortmund in the middle of November. The biggest Warcraft party in the world. I would love to say you're all invited, but we can only invite 8 players. 4 from Europe, 3 from Asia, and 1 from the Americas. X-Lord Dice was epic. X-Lord Scars was great. We saw a new creep abuse by Night Elves in the Americas region. And Sock? It's not moving away from his Archmage play. We're on Hammerfall. Great to see that people embrace this map. It is one of the best new maps. Also produces great games. And we stick with the same heroes. No Mountain King first. Archmage Lich. That's what it's at.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, guys, the score is not wrong. Sock wins against Happy and loses to Lucy. WTF is happening. That's what we're all thinking. That's what we're all thinking. Curious how Sock approaches this map. 2 choices. This natural or this natural. Usually we see it more to see the golem pulled here. But this can probably be creep jack. I remember watching Lucy win ESWC live in Paris. That was good. Oh, side the memories, eh? Very few things beat esports live. So good. You were actually doing Resamund pull over and over. Ray. Dude, Ray, do you ever sleep?
Players' forces are under attack.
Our latest addition to the mod team, especially for Rara. This Ray J dude, he has modded the International and now it's modding for Back to Warcraft. Quite a step in his career, I gotta say. Doing a fine game. So Archmage find the claws.
Forces are under attack.
Sock is not creeping a gold mine. This is so weird. Usually you want to expand as fast as possible, but man, Sock gets the Acolyte. That is a gigantic delay on the undead expansion, but it's also at the same time a gigantic delay on Sock, obviously. Ghouls were sent to the south, nothing to do there really, and now we go for the golem. Okay, Sock turns it around. He was pressured too much on the first map, so he's the one to pressure. He's the one to knock. And again, the Pendant of Energy, so helpful in the early game. Gets level 3s at an incredible speed. But Acolyte for Lucy is back. And there's not too many forces for Sock. Where's the production? Where are the footies? That is the last water elemental for a while. Footies arrive, finally. Lich is pressuring the Archmage. Always a little chip damage while hunting peasants. 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. Oh my god. This is brutal once again. Sock got 2 kills maybe. And only 2 peasants here. If the game goes really, really well, you start the tech now. Lots of resources drained. Lucy's expansion at around 70%. 66, 70 soon. And Sock, you don't want to lose the town portal early again. These 2 surrounds, man. I say it over and over again. Lucy has these days where his surrounds are so crisp and just flawless. And today seems to be one of these days. Level 3 Lich now. Another Nova ready, but only 1 footy. That is alright. Tech at 6 minutes 30. This is 2 minutes faster than on game 1, and he's teching at the expansion. Interesting decision. A little more HP against the push. Not again, Sock! Ooh, so close. This could have been a town portal again right away. And Sock, this feels way more stable now than game 1. No second cancel, no further delay. Tech is running. Archmage 3.4 can continue to creep as Lucy is falling back. Tech ahead for the undead, but not by so much. Second crypt.
Players' forces are under attack.
And a graveyard. Wonder if he goes fiends this time. Or is it just more ghouls? Seems to be Lucy's style to go for a lot of ghouls. Sometimes even with cannibalize. The first calm moment of the series, really. Archmage comes in. But that shouldn't really land us around. Just hunting further. He can't walk into the Narrow. Then he's probably dead. 20 mana away from another Nova, but Sock retreats in time. Trying to clear the camp. That's ballsy. Yeah, the Sasquatch is too ambitious. But further delays. Deny by Sock. Damn, he got so good at that. But all the footmen are clumped up, and that is of course an invitation for the Lich. Archmage comes back at the tree line, but the ghouls are busy with the footmen, so no surround possible. Dude, after the Archmage loss in game 1, he's still playing it on the edge. Castle tech on the way. Reminder, on map 1, this is the time where Sock went for tier 2. Mountain King, workshop, early workshop. A lot more kills for Sock, a lot more stability. But never underestimate the Lich. Especially with Dark Ritual too. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion. But the Mountain King is out too. Can start to level now as well. And Lucy sticks with the ghouls. And is the Mr. Winner build again the counter to that? Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Winner knew it all along. He's playing this build for 3 years. And everyone was laughing at him. And now the best human in the world is copying him. Shout out to Mr. Winner. Ghouls were looking for a counter-offensive. Doesn't work. This is also very fortified. Archmage gets caught. Has once again no staff. But there was also the last Nova, so that should be fine. MK goes for clap against the ghouls. Ghouls are rather fragile. We get a second attack upgrade, we got a Dreadlord, we got Destroyers and Frenzy. Lucy doesn't have level 2 coil yet, which is a little bit of an issue. Gyro, scouting, Archmage, poking, Mountain King, leveling. Level 2 clap will be a gigantic help. And an earlier Paladin, 2 Knights into Griffin. And this push is a lot weaker. Sock is pretty much in control, I'd say, here on Hammerfall. But oh my god, this is a full control group of ghouls, isn't it?
A player's forces are under attack.
3 Water Elementals. Towers up. Mountain King out of position. There's so many ghouls falling. It's so many peasants falling. The Griffin seems to be... Oh, Stormbolt, hold on, Holy Light, clap! That was a potion last second, but can the Mountain King block, maybe? Went of Mana Stealing. Can't really prevent the next Stormbolt. Will the hammer fall? It does, but the connection is hard to get with all the ghouls still on the ground. No more clap, sleep on the Griffin. DPS reduction is pretty sick. Holy Light barely noticeable. 2 Knights about to fall, but staffs are online too. At least one of them. Archmage is safe with the potion too. And Lucy still holds on to the supply lead. Clap is massive though! The MK, a weapon of mass destruction. How is this little dwarf getting so much mana? Archmage, of course, Invo Potion. Staff is not ready. Sleep on the Pally. But the Invo Potion is there to the rescue. Oh, imagine another clap here. Sleep just a tad too late. 20 seconds, but Mountain King falls. DK level 2. Lucy still has chances to take the series 2-0. Where were the gyros? Only joining the fight now. But the supply is more even than before. Yeah, guys. I know that Mr. Winner build is on 1 base. Lucy goes for the Garg transition again. MK back on 3. Pally not leveling yet. Sock needs more staffs, needs more army. Lich level 5. Always a threat. Book of the Dead, and there's no Dispel. Gyro see the position, red spot on both sides. Wand of the Wind can prevent coils. Both Archmage and Mountain King safe to the side. Now we're going for another expansion. I don't see an Acolyte just yet. Gark is scouting. Dude, this is one of the best Lucy games that I've seen in a long time. But this is now the ultra late game human.
Forces are under attack.
It doesn't get much better than this. Double staff online. Would love to see an orb, which we don't have yet. How is this balanced that he can sleep the Griffin and the Griffin Rider in one sleep? Are we sure that both are... Yeah, there, you are. You are right, Woofy. Sleep should be AoE anyway.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pally 3. Another great upgrade for Sock. Supply gap closing. We have an invoke potion, we have a heal potion. But 3 heal scrolls on Lucy. There's so much value on him. Lucy, one of the oldest players in the entire circuit. And here's the next push. Garks for... Oh, the Carrion Swarm is massive! Couldn't stop the Dreadlord. Is it enough? Super hard to micro now. Into towers, there's so much going on. But the gyros seem to be in a great position. Darks are falling apart. Is Lucy falling apart? Archmage! Potion last second. The Garks falling out of the air. The Reds are dead. And now the Mountain King might reign supreme. What's left for Lucy? Is there even hope? Dreadlord about to fall. Invoke Potion. Ooh, multi-kill with the Carrion. On level 2, so powerful. Coil is ready. Hero Arena onto the DK. Destroyer number 1 falls. So is the DK. And Sock does it. 1-1 full distance, baby. And this matchup delivers way more than expected. But Sock, good adjustment. Really, really good adjustment of going for the early harass, late expansion, and then Hammerfall goes to Sock, fittingly with the Stone Bolt at the end. But very good shape for Lucy. But the second map was not enough. Both are ready. Nobody needs breaks. Good game, have fun. And we kick this off. The decision in the winner bracket quarterfinal. Who advances to the decider? Who gets one step closer to Dortmund? It's between Sock and Lucy. Sock woke up, makes adjustments, getting more used to Lucy's style. And this could have gone either way. Tide Hunters now. And I wonder if there's a switch. Is it still Lich or are we going something else? Will we see Sock's patented Mountain King first? Is Lucy falling apart now? Lot of pressure on Sock. Do you want to be in a lower bracket with Focus and Soin? We stick with an Archmage, we stick with the Lich. Who's your money on, everybody? This is the neutral map. Lucy takes the map pick of Sock. Sock takes the map pick of Lucy. And this is the map they could both agree on.
A player's forces are under attack.
No instant harass this time, rather going for a creep spot. Makes sense to unlock Brilliant Aura first. Oh, and a claw opener is so good. Gloves of Haste for the Lich, never to be underestimated. Both with the same strat than before, but it's a little twist to the story by Sock. Expanding on the left-hand side, cross-map to Lucy's Expo. Very good for the Acolyte to scout this. This is not too normal. Does Human have the best tools to deal with how oppressive UD heroes can be? I think all the races do have good tools. Night Elf have a Demon Hunter. For mana burn, of course. The heroes get less oppressive if they don't have mana. Orc Tri-Hero combo. One of the best in the game. And Human, of course. Stormbolt, Holy Light. And Knights are usually very, very sturdy. Plus, the gyros you got aren't affected by Nova. So hard to say what's best, really. Same situation as in game 1. Lucy is the aggressor. Archmage is level 3 though, and that is very, very, very powerful water elementals. But he can't summon more than these two at the moment. One peasant down, 2, 3. It's a slaughter again. Trying to pressure the Lich first and foremost. Do we need more militia calls here? Tower at 50%. Expo not up. Archmage taking flag. But 2 more units about to fall. Maybe even 3. Archmage. Oh, the big potion is so good. And that was no cancel. How hard is this push gonna hit? Still needs more militia. Lumber is okay. Lumber is not bad at all. And all these ghouls. Oh no.
A player's forces are under attack.
Good save by Lucy, but that is of course less lumber that he can get, and he needs to tech as well. And it feels like Sock has properly warmed up now. Game 1 was an insane early game by Lucy. Game 2 was rather even. And now there's a clear lead by Sock. Tech has started already. Around the 6-minute mark. Even earlier. And Lucy feels forced to go crypt into tech. That's a huge delay. And this is what we usually seeing from Sock. This Archmage 3. This dominance in the early game. And that's of course a big upside, as you're talking about the potion early on. The big upside of this turtle camp left hand side compared to the regular easier expansion. Harder to creep, but way bigger reward. Oh, Sock gifts level 3. Tech is incredibly late.
Players' forces are under attack.
Throwing away the footman as tier 2 is reaching completion. And just non-stop pressure. This is how we expected this entire series to go. Mass murder on Acolytes, Town Portal away, absolutely worth it. Tech cute, Mountain King coming. There is a little bit of a ghoul flood, but you can stop this now. 5 lumber workers here. 8 lumber workers here. The economy is grand. And so is the tech timing. Lucy, for the first time in this series, you're being challenged in the early and mid game already. And this is also not the fastest level 4 in comparison. Heal scroll available, so much damage on the lich, no coil available of course. And once Lucy starts to run away, Sock focuses the ghouls, gets the kill. MK out. Lich far away from 4.
A player's forces are under
What
attack.
is the play? Triple workshop. Triple workshop double racks. Knights, tanks, gyros. We have an Invis Archmage sharking around as well. And he sees it coming. Army for Sock is relatively small now. The timing for this push is odd. Lucy, of course, invested heavily into the second crypt early on. But without attack upgrades, without defend upgrades, without frenzy, all he can hope for is 2 surrounds in quick succession. But Archmage got the boots. And Mountain King is leveling. This is how this matchup is supposed to be played.
Players' forces are under attack.
Now level 4. 10 minutes 30 in. Not a single upgrade for Lucy yet. Saving a lot of gold, but he was using so many ghouls that he doesn't have most lumber. Also, Slaughterhouse pretty late due to that low lumber. But Sock got level 2 clap again. This time no griffins though. This should also make it more or less impossible to switch into Gargs after the ghouls have been cleaned. And a Fiend switch already. Okay, more standard. But Fiends usually get annihilated from Knights. Oh, that clap! Paladin is out, staff is up, orb online. The win chance for Sock here is really high. Underleveled DK. Oh my god, he's an entire level behind on the second hero. No Dreadlord yet, no Dark Ranger yet, no presence on the map, red spot for free for Sock. Getting further and further ahead.
The player's forces are under attack.
No tanks though. Oh, he cancelled one of the workshops and built a Griffin Aviary. And yeah, if hero focus was supposed to be the answer against health stone, heal potion, invo potion, and a staff, that's rather unlikely. Sock using his tools. We'll find a Dreadlord and Lucy with a big switch of gears. Going into another expansion, but will Sock allow this? He probably shouldn't. Finds a creep jack, there's the TP. Big item on the ground, it's a Scroll of the Beast, very helpful. But man, this MK can clap for days. He stole it! Yoink! Plus 10 on the Knights. This could be the knockout punch. A Griffin is getting caught due to web, getting killed, level 3, finally. But no destroyers, no banshees, no counter to Knights at all. And Lucy is 20 foot down and plummeting. And yeah, this is not gonna happen. We got close to a big upset. But in the end, Sock is too good in this matchup. Once he realized what Lucy was doing, it took some time and a lot of effort, but he found the proper counter.
A player's forces are
Another fight. Every fight could be the last. Still a TP, but ghouls are just getting wrecked by Clap. Just like Orc armies usually. Nuke is countered by Holy Light, even though it's only level 1 for the time being. It's fine. Oh, and that Dreadlord is suicidal! DK in for the rescue. And now this DK doesn't look too good. Key Lizard, thank you very much for the 4-month resub. Congrats on the Twitch Plus partnership. Thank you very much. Getting 70% now of your sub, not only 50. More money for me! But less and less hope for Lucy as the DK falls. GG. The Undead Legend. Falling in game 3. A successful series nonetheless, I think. This was an exclamation mark. He's a force to be reckoned with. He should be going into the lower bracket as the favorite versus most likely Thunder. But here, Sock prevailed. Stumbled a little bit